and something felt wrong. The intelligence sources aligned too perfectly. The timing felt staged. I spent 18 hours cross-referencing patterns, checking historical data, running every verification protocol I could think of. I found inconsistencies, small ones that everyone else had overlooked or dismissed. But they were there, suggesting the intelligence might be intentionally false, designed to draw forces into a trap. One mistake would have ended multiple careers, including mine. The pressure during those 72 hours was indescribable. I was 26 years old, the youngest woman in most meetings, contradicting senior officers who had decades of experience. They wanted to proceed. The intelligence looked solid to them. Delaying meant losing the window of opportunity. I held my ground. I showed them the inconsistencies, explained the patterns, laid out the statistical probability that we were being deliberately fed false information. I recommended scrubbing the mission. The pushback was immediate and intense. I was told I was overthinking it, being too cautious, letting perfect be the enemy of good. One major told me directly that I needed to learn when to trust the system. But I didn't back down. I escalated my concerns. I put my recommendation in writing, knowing it could destroy my career if I was wrong. They delayed the operation for additional verification. 48 hours later, reconnaissance confirmed my assessment. The weapons cache was a decoy. Enemy forces had been staged in the area, waiting for our team to arrive. If the operation had proceeded as planned, it would have been an ambush. Casualties would have been significant. The mission was cancelled. 23 soldiers didn't walk into that trap because I'd trusted my analysis over the pressure to conform. My father never asked about any of it. On the morning of the ceremony, my father insisted on driving. My mother sat in the passenger seat, silent and tense. I sat in the back, wearing my dress uniform for the first time in 2 years, the envelope with the printed citation in my bag. "So, what exactly happens at this thing?" my father asked, navigating traffic toward the convention center. "You get a certificate? Shake some hands?" "Something like that," I said quietly. "Well, try not to bore them with paperwork stories," he said, laughing at his own joke. "Keep it brief if they ask you to speak. Nobody wants to hear about filing systems and reports." My mother shot him a look, but said nothing. I gripped the envelope tighter, feeling the edge of the paper through the fabric of my bag. We parked and walked toward the entrance. The convention center was decorated with flags and military insignia. Officers in dress uniforms stood near the doors. Families filed in, some excited, some somber.